Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you support the channel. I couldn't do these readings without it, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. What you are focused on is the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is the need for speed, velocity, vitality, the arrows of love. That can also be like some kind of like strong pull or strong desire. In your focus is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is the vending machine card. It is also mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and scattered energy. It is also the procrastination card. Procrastination is the dream killer. So there is something about stay on task and focus. So if you have that determination, it's like having that confidence, having that stamina. And the Seven of Cups is about pick and choose from fantasy and illusion versus what is real. Because not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. Or if you have your head buried in the sand, there's something about like picking up the pace, like something about healing some kind of situation, healing around obsession, fantasy, and making something a go. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Queen of Cups is about self-care, self-love, self-acceptance. It is also about your intuition. This could be a heightened intuitive gift. I'm getting something about healing and being more kind and gentle and softening yourself. This is also courageousness. Courageousness of putting yourself out there creatively. And maybe you have been procrastinating and dragging your feet on what to start. Because that Seven of Cups can be, yes, fantasy, or you have a whole bunch of ideas. And it's like, just start something. You have a whole bunch of ideas here. And the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of scenario or situation. This is about moving the body, because as you can see, you are in a position of relaxing or thinking a lot. Now, Seven of Cups is when emotions are running really high. Intellect is very low for you to make a cognitive decision. So there is something about slow down and courageously overcoming some kind of mental prison. This can also be something about like anxiety, worry, stress, smother, suffocation, feeling suffocated into a box. But there is something about like accepting oneself or news, some kind of good news. And this can also be something about a creative art, a creative talent. So you're extremely talented, but there's something about like wanting to start everything at once. Okay, so what is this Seven of Cups? And it's clarified with the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Procrastination and thinking a lot. Fantasizing and thinking a lot. And this could be something that you want to take action on, but there is something about like obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking. Not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. And pick and choose very wisely. Because in your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is starting something new. So this could be you putting your feelers out there, putting your resume out there, or starting something new is difficult to get off the ground. Because this is usually my apprentice or something about a new goal in mind. But the new goal in mind is something about thinking a lot about it, but not taking that action. But if you did, I feel like it would get you out of this mental mind. So if there has been like, well, I want to start a new routine and get out there and exercise every day. Well, this would be a good time to just start small. But you know, the Queen of Cups is a very mature energy. Page of Pentacles is also somebody who is longing and desiring. So if your soul is longing and desiring for more in life, a really good thing is an outlet. You need an outlet to start something new. But Page of Pentacles is always a person or a situation who has a really hard time getting something going. So you've been procrastinating, dragging your feet, but you think about this scenario a lot. But Page of Pentacles can also be somebody who is a man child, woman child. This person is giving you breadcrumbs, but you're like daydreaming and fantasizing about them. Or maybe you're thinking, one day I will, you know, take up that course, or one day I will learn this lesson. Because this is usually learning something, but it's in your blocked and challenged position. So learn the lesson or repeat the pattern, or there is an outlet of like putting your feelers out there. Maybe you're like, you know, I want more flexibility. I want more free time in my job. What is this Page of Pentacles? And the Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. Strength card is about the heart. So, right, healing around some kind of heart or a nightmare of a situation. This is, again, I'm limited and stuck. And there is something about courageousness and bravery. A student. And the blocked and challenged position is something here not growing. I'm also getting something about like a loss of power, a loss of desire, a loss of courageousness. This is overcoming the Eight of Swords. So somebody here, okay, so let's just go from this Five of Wands. Five of Wands can be an internal conflict. This can also be something about the crabs in the bucket. So the crabs in the bucket for me is a whole bunch of crabs being in the bucket. And what happens is when you start climbing to the top, you get sucked back down to the bottom of the barrel. So what is sucking you down or sucking you in? Or there could be something about like sucking up. Like suck it up, buttercup, overcome this. What is this Five of Wands? Drama, debate, an argument, a fight. And the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands together is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is completion and closure, hitting a milestone. I'm also getting something about pride and ego. This can also be an element of stubbornness. Like a person around you is extremely stubborn, or you've been extremely stubborn on starting anything new. So it's almost like you gave your power away, or somebody feels powerless in a situation, but there's still like this la la land or daydreaming. And this is like one last look at some kind of insecurity and then going forth with your plans. This is also something about empowering oneself. You have the power inside of you to heal something that goes around and around in circles. So what is this? Eight of Wands and Queen of Cups. This can also be something about travel, relocation, move. Because see how you have the World there? And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. No risk, no reward. I'm also getting something about waking up earlier. A wake-up call. Somebody calling you. News. And this is about having little to no baggage, little to no worry. But in your focus is confusion, limerence, fantasy, daydreaming, and procrastination. This is like heavy procrastination. Fantasizing and dreaming of like, yeah, I just want to take that leap of faith. This is also about having some new adventure and not being fixated or attached to an outcome. Because if you fixate or attach to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every single time. So what is this Strength card and Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. Healing something that you feel limited by. And the Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Nine of Pentacles is about knowing your worth, knowing your value. This is also placing healthy boundaries. So placing healthy boundaries with your thoughts, the mental mind, what is real and what is fantasy. And healing something around being efficient, but doing something on your own. Nine of Pentacles, again, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, and recovery. That's also about placing healthy boundaries with your thoughts. Because there's some kind of like looping obsession or pattern here. Because again, not everything that glitters is golden, okay? Or not all the thoughts you think are real. What is this? Seven of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Page of Cups is secret desire, secret admire. This can also be something about heavy love bombing. That can be about love. And an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. So this person could be extremely emotional. Something about procrastinating on an apology, procrastinating on some kind of creative art, talent, or fantasizing, daydreaming of new. Because all my pages are new blood, like something new, something fresh. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like creating your own emotional happiness. Wishes granted, wishing and hoping. Somebody is wishing and hoping. Because this is somebody here who's longing. But there's something about healing around getting started on something. Because that Page of Pentacles is student. It's in the blocked and challenged position. So there is something about learning, something you need to learn. Or something you haven't started. You're fantasizing about it a lot. What is this Page of Pentacles and Strength card? And the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the King of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who has the Midas touch. It's somebody who turns nothing into something. It is also an energy of status, wealth, a great provider. But I'm getting something here about the King of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position. This could be an investor or an opportunist. An opportunist is looking for somebody's coattail to ride. So this person wants to look for a free ride, a free way out. This is also healing something around your finances and your stability. But then you do have somebody as well, like man, child, woman, child, or something around you. Healing materialism, healing superficiality. Healing around somebody having their cake and eating it too. Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Fantasizing and daydreaming of somebody's apology, or this is also like secret desire, secret admirer, and obsession. Could be somebody who's younger than you as well. Or secret creativity. Okay, so what is this Five of Wands and this Ace of Wands? Don't look back. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, don't look back. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus. This could be Scorpio, Pisces. That's Cancerian energy, Aries energy. But this Eight of Cups is about emotionally detached from internal conflict, or this is also emotionally detaching baggage, habits, patterns, and going on some kind of quest. And I feel like you're doing something alone, because this is like the strength to be independent versus codependent. You might have somebody who is codependent and reliant too much on you, or a person here wants to do nothing, procrastinate, secretly live in la la land or fantasy land, and then just dream about having that King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, like I said, that can also be something about becoming an entrepreneur. Well, you just have to get started on something here. That can also be a teacher, like getting a mentor, getting a teacher. Healing around something about financial lack. Or somebody who's longing and desiring of what? What are you longing most and desiring of wanting here, Gem? This is about no risk, no reward. And your intuition is pulling you. There's some kind of like strong pull to something new. This can also be indulgence. So like numbing something. Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Yeah, and you can't see the forest through the trees. Sometimes you just have to let your emotions settle here, because this is like high up and down in emotions. And then when you have those high up and down emotions, intellect is very low to make an actual leap. I think, yeah, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Mouse, you are overlooking small, important details, so pay closer attention to what is actually going on. So again, either the secret desire, or you know, whatever this is. Look closer at the vending machine, because not everything that glitters is golden, and there's overlooking small important details. Polar bear, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately, with no attachment to an outcome. Because again, you're fantasizing and daydreaming of like how it should go. So right here, it's like, detach yourself from an outcome and you will not be disappointed of how things turn out. Blue heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. The child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. This is also the inner child. It's allowing your inner child out to play. And you've been fantasizing and daydreaming of wanting just to play. But there is like a gullibility or a naivety around you, or you've been not allowing yourself to play. There's something about a mother as well. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. Well, there is something here about possibly a Taurus. This is mother up here because you have the Queen of Cups. It's about like self-care, nurturing oneself, no baggage, going on an adventure. And you're either like, should I, shouldn't I, procrastinating. Or somebody here is like a secret desire to you or secretly admiring you. This person, Page of Pentacles, desiring. And we are nature, become grounded, embodiment, and living in connection. Yeah, and that's just understanding that we are all connected. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. So this is possibly the teacher, and here is learning. So if you don't learn the lesson with whatever situation you're in, you're going to go around in another cycle. Or you can purge, and there's some kind of like new passion, new desire here, and empowering oneself, bringing back your confidence. Like stepping into a new experience. Yeah, especially with all the pages around you. Pages are like my new people, new encounter, new person. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. But you're already on a new adventure. Because that Nine of Pentacles says that you want to do something singular or solo because you feel stuck, tied, trapped in something. Like almost smothered and suffocated. Trapped in a box, trapped in a cubicle. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. When was the last time you let loose and had fun? Box, you will receive a gift. And candle, you'll be shown the way. Goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Yeah, this is some kind of growth spurt for you. Also, what you're fantasizing and dreaming of, you can create. You're just dragging your feet and procrastinating on either taking a course, taking a class, because the Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. You are right. I'm also getting something about like an age difference. Or somebody here is very superficial. This can also be somebody who is super selfish, super greedy. Because the King of Pentacles is a very generous offering. But getting like a greedy, possibly money hungry type of an energy. But it is also an energy of pride, power. Somebody's stubborn, fixed and set in their own ways. Or something about like finances. This person is Page of Pentacles, but maybe you think that this is like living beyond somebody's means, like living beyond your means. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Gem. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.